So YouTube, it's back. It's back from the luthier. This guitar is a very special guitar to me. This is my favourite Stratocaster guitar of all time, of every single Strat guitar I've played. This I prefer playing over any other guitar because I've just grew with it, and I've basically, all the wear is me. And it's the same with a Hank Marvin Fender Strat I have as well, which was my first Fender guitar. But I've not really played that one live. I haven't played it live since February 2020. So quite some time ago I performed with that guitar. So I still have it, it's in the case. It doesn't get played as much, but I've had to refret that guitar because I worn the frets out again because I bonded so much with it. But this one is one of them guitars where it's exactly the same situation. I've bonded so much with this over the years, and I like this more than my Hank Marvin Fender Strat, which is probably worth £1,000 these days. I like this guitar more. It just shows you that you don't need to spend a lot of money to buy a decent guitar or to bond with a decent guitar. So basically, over the time I've been doing a lot of gigs, and the frets we're wearing, obviously it's been set up by the luthier, my luthier, a few times in the past, but I was a bit worried that I might need this refretting soon, but I was wrong. I was told that I could get another fret dress out of it, just one more. Then after that I will need to refret this. So when I've worn these frets out even more, and when it needs another fret level, well, it will be no fret level, it will be new frets in this guitar, and I'll probably put medium jumbos in it. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that this guitar has just come back from the luthier. I've done a few gigs where I've gone a bit crazy at the end of the sets, and I had some crack wood chip here. It's actually been repaired. I got him to repair it. There's one bit there, I don't know if you can see it on camera. I'll send you some pictures now. I'll let you see on the screen exactly where the chips were. Just little things like little antics I do on stage, like twisting the guitar at the end of a set with feedback, you know, doing like a Stevie Ray Vaughan, Third Stone for the Sun sort of vibe. Just little things like that, just going a bit nuts. What the crowd like. So it might happen again, but I hope it doesn't. I'm gonna try and not do that to this guitar because it's a special guitar. I was gonna leave it as it is. I mean, the strap pins were broken, the wood was broken here, so it's all been repaired like new. You wouldn't even, you know, with the naked eye, you wouldn't even know. So he's done a fantastic job, my luthier. Thank you very much, Howard, for doing this. Really, really appreciate it. So this guitar is a great guitar. I mean, it's had a new jack socket because the other one, over the years, the other one just got a bit, you know, like a bit of dust in it and stuff, and I just thought, just replace it. Had to have a new tone knob at one point as well. I've owned this guitar quite some time, and like I said, it just feels magic to me. So yeah, this guitar, I mean, will never leave me. This guitar, I've missed gigging it. since it's been in the repair shop. So yeah, let me plug it in and I'll let you hear it now. So I'm always plugged into my Blackstar at home, my Blackstar ID Core Amp Stereo 100, and this guitar is always in E flat. Majority of my guitars are set up in E flat with 11s to 48. This one has, I think, 11s to 54 on it, so it's slightly thicker gauge. But anyway, I've always kept a little bit of a thicker gauge on it for some reason, and I've just stuck with it. So yeah, this is it. I'm going to give you a demonstration. You've heard it before. It's been on the channel so many times, but I just thought I'd do a video on it again, and yeah, show you the amazing work which has been put into it. And also, I went to the lengths of buying another one of these guitars in exactly the same colour, because this is an E series Squier Bullet Strat, and there's not many about with the Fender Goto pegs at the back. I even went to the lengths of actually buying another one which was very similar, but it didn't have the Fender Goto pegs, but it was an E series one. It was an E9, and I was a bit disappointed. So like I said, no guitar is the same. The reason why I was disappointed, the guitar's neck was lovely, but the truss rod was not behaving very well, and it is a fault which Fender had in the late 80s and the early 90s. Their Mexican and American Strats, even as well, the proper Fenders, they had truss rod problems, so it was a factory fault. But yeah, that had to go back. So but this guitar, and after that I just stopped looking, because I thought, well, there's no point, you know, it's not going to be the same as this, so what's the point in looking for another one identical? There's no point, because obviously I was thinking of using that as a backup at gigs as well. But I have other guitars, obviously, which I take out as backups, or, you know, sometimes I might use this as the backup and then the other guitar would be the main guitar for the set. I mean, sometimes I swap guitars in the break, depends really, but generally, I mean, I would do a whole gig with this. I mean, if you look at a lot of my band videos, I'm playing this guitar everywhere. You know, big gigs in London, this is done. Yeah, so I'll let you hear it. And then other guitars, they've just gone. They've been sold off because they're just not as good, you know, simple as that. Yeah, so this is it. This is the neck pickup. Just sounds great, lovely and full. And I've had, like I said, this is completely stock, the pickups are. I had a Mexican Fender, I had it years, and I just never really played it much. And I did a comparison video years ago on the channel, if you have a look. And, you know, I did a comparison video, and this just blew it away. And completely stock as well. And I've had Duncans in it as well, and they've sounded good. But then I've decided to go back to the originals. Okay, let's go to the neck and the middle. middle position. Like I said, it's still got the original box Japanese switch in it. Then we're going to go to the middle and the neck, middle and the bridge, I mean. This is all completely clean, no reverb, and then we're going to the bridge. It's got a lovely, great sound. Like I said, I've had a lot of rosewood Strats, and I've never really bonded with them, and I've just bonded with this one. You get no hum, nothing. It's a great sounding guitar. Like I said, I've had the Duncans in it before. I had a set of I Love Might, like Henrik C type of pickups. Yeah, they sounded really good in it. But at the same time, these sounded really good as well. So, I mean, and the Duncans were worth a lot. So I decided in the end just to swap them out and just put the original ones back in and sell the Seymour Duncans, because like I said, this won it over. Won the Mexican one over, and the Mexican one got sold. I mean, I had it a long time, the Mexican one, so it was one of my first Fenders, but it just not this guitar. So yeah, so I'm going to put a bit of drive and then leave the video there. You'll see it on the channel being played, and you'll see it at gigs as well with my band. Yeah, like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. And like I said, I've had a few sets of strap locks in it as well over the period. Like I said, doesn't matter how much a guitar costs or anything, a good guitar is a good guitar. So let me put this drive on. OD1 setting, bridge position. Like and subscribe. Thank you.